Hi and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Sakinah Binti Hasan and my metric number is 2112600. And in this video, I will be reflecting on what sociology has taught me. Before I start, let me briefly explain what sociology is. Sociology is the scientific and systematic study of human society that focuses on society, human social behavior, patterns of social relationships, social interaction, and aspects of culture associated with everyday life. So, from this definition, I expect that I will learn about human society and how our social life interacts with each other. I've actually taken a course on sociology called Basic Sociology and Anthropology during my time in foundation at CFS Gambang. However, it wasn't as wide and deep like how I am learning Intro to Sociology right now. Before I took this course, I always thought that people who are unfortunate, like homeless people, drug addicts, and more, were in that situation because of their own actions. But however, Dr. Iyad taught me not to quickly judge them, but instead ask them, "What happened to you?" This is because it might not be their fault that they are in that situation. It might be because of society's fault that they become like that. That statement alone made me think deeply whenever I see humans like them on the streets and not just assume bad things about them. Now I feel like my empathy has increased since I imagine myself in their shoes. In addition, I learned much new knowledge. However, the one topic that struck me the most is the topic of discrimination. Discrimination involves treating individuals unfairly based on their own judgment, like their own certain characteristics, such as race, gender, ethnicity, and religion. Since Malaysia is a country with many different races following many different religions, I was taught since I was in kindergarten to respect each other. However, I realized later that I exhibit hidden discrimination or invisible discrimination towards other races. Like, I would think that Chinese are good at math, Indians are they are good at sports, and Malays are lazy. The first two shows that the discrimination isn't negative. It can be positive, but the later one is negative. And it made me realize that discrimination can both be positive and negative. So it's like in a neutral stand. However, I am disappointed in a few people around me because they were proudly discriminating other races, and their discrimination was in a negative way. And some even justified that their discrimination is needed. And to top it all off, the people that discriminate others were Muslims. In Surah Al-Hujurat, verse 13, the translation is as follows: O mankind, indeed we have created you from male and female, and made you peoples and tribes that you may know one another. Indeed, the most noble of you in the sight of Allah is the most righteous of you. Indeed, Allah is knowing and acquainted. So, from this verse, we as Muslims should befriend with different races, even if they follow different religions. We should not condemn them for being different from us. Instead, we should get to know them better and also understand them. After thinking about how people discriminate others, I think there is a need to overcome discrimination, especially the negative ones. So I thought of a way to overcome it, but It's from the perspectives of communities, our neighborhoods. And usually in a neighborhood in Malaysia, we have community rukun tetangga. So the organization could hold programs where neighbors can interact and bond with one another. Programs such as Gotong Royong, Sports Day, celebrating Hari Raya or Chinese New Year or Deepavali can help strengthen the bond between diverse neighbors. And this can lessen the discrimination and promote understanding and empathy between neighbors. There are so many ways to overcome discrimination from other perspective, like from parents' perspective, the school's perspective, the government perspective. So this shows that overcoming discrimination actually requires the comprehensive and sustained effort from everyone in the society. Individuals, communities, and institutions all play crucial roles in overcoming the discrimination issue. From this, I was able to learn that sometimes there are people out there who face social inequalities and injustice, and this deepened my understanding and my commitment to address this issue faced by them. The time being, I'm still learning sociology. We're about to enter week 11. So I hope the more I gain knowledge on sociology, the better I am able to understand society and be a better person. So that's all from me. Thank you and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.